All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another exciting episode of the Uber Farmer Cigar. We're back in the garage. Weather's too dicey. I didn't want to get all set up and start shooting just to have it open up and start raining on me. So we're in the garage tonight. No big deal. It's definitely getting colder. Definitely the sun is setting a lot earlier. So this is kind of what's going to happen, right? We're going to be back in the garage again. Until the winter months passes. What are we smoking? What are we drinking? I actually forgot to look up the name of this one. The cigar actually it starts off with a little Connecticut wrapper, then goes into more Maduro. Had a closed foot. Delicious. Love this cigar. Kind of a better price. It's more of like an everyday smoke, although I don't smoke every day. But it's in that price range, that size. Very good cigar. I do apologize. I forgot to grab the name. And as you can see, it doesn't have a band. Hopefully, if I'm editing this, I'll just put the name up there. So I can give credit where credit is due. Tonight, we are drinking the Fireman Ale with Peaches. And I'm not a huge peach fan, but sounded fun. I definitely don't mind a good ale. Michigan beer, Green Bush Brewing Company. Thought I'd give this one a try. Definitely a ale type color. There we go. Nice. Let's see how this ale with a peach, huh? I don't hate it. Dry. Not bad. I don't think I'd search that one out in at a bar or at the grocery store. But if I was offered it, I definitely would not turn it down. So, you guys watched last week. Homeschooling Mama stopped by to talk about the homeschooling year coming up. We have officially started homeschooling, actually, as of today, recording this video. We are doing more of an online-based program. Don't worry, that doesn't mean we're technically doing like an online public school. We are still homeschooling. We're just using the Time for Learning platform for some of our core subjects. The hope kind of is to really encourage the kids to become more and more autodidactic and also to really foster that understanding, use, and proficiency with using a computer. We are in the digital age. We will be in the digital age. Knowing how to use a computer is essential. Word processing skills, essential. Typing, internet searches, you name it. Thus is the world we live in. So we kind of made a very concerted choice to have a very strong computer-based education for the kids. Last year we had almost zero computer-based education for the kids. And it worked well, don't get me wrong. I don't mind it at all, textbooks and all that. But this year we decided to do a little bit heavier on the computer and kind of balance it out. They still are doing readers. They're still doing coursework with mom, some independent work. But some of their core subjects, math, reading, science, that's being done online. Kind of shocking, our two oldest, who we thought would really like this type of program because they could get ahead, they like using computers, really aren't loving it. But our three youngers, who were very hesitant about this system, about using computers, about not having mom there, they are absolutely loving the program. They're thriving with it. They're doing great. Where olders aren't doing so hot with it. I think it's a adjustment phase for the older kids to get their computer legs back on. I think the youngers, they see this as an amazing new tool they can use. And not to mention Time for Learning. The software is definitely more geared towards children with some more kid-friendly videos than anything else. So Really kind of fun. Had a great time with that. So I think we'll do good this year. If we have to pivot, Homeschooling Mama does have cores ready to go and more hands-on learning ready to go. But we're just really hoping that that this system will work. It'll be very good to again get the kids different instructors and get them online and on the computer so they can start learning that aspect of life. We did have our celebratory bonfire, our last bonfire of the summer before the kids started their summer vacation. I will, of course, have more bonfires before the snow flies, but kind of had a bigger party, s'mores, and called up relatives and friends and families and asked them for ghost stories. Even our exchange student, our Brazilian, we WhatsApped him to start talking with him again and catching up and sharing stories and whatnot. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, hopeful for this school year. I really do like that we are building more and more of that autodidactic where they basically learn for themselves. They take ownership of their education and run with it. Absolute vital skill when they move out. When they go off on their own, most jobs will expect you to learn on your own, expect you to be autodidactic. So it's always a struggle. The younger ones, it will be a little more mentoring for them than the olders. The olders, 3, basically have that down pat. They know what they're doing with that. So, yeah. Like I said, we're really looking forward to this year. We got a couple of trips that we said planned out, a couple of hands-on learning experiences, and trying to expand the kids' farmers market business. So yeah, more to come on all that, of course. Super excited for it. And who knows, maybe we'll switch something up, we'll try something new. But right now, seems to be working well. No other real big news here on the homestead. We're getting ready, harvesting beans. Lots of sugar snap peas and beans are being harvested. The onions are a lost cause. They got totally enveloped by the potato plants. So we just hope that the potato plants will have a large harvest because we lost our onions and our garlic again. We'll still get it at the end of the year. Don't get me wrong. We'll definitely get a harvest out of them. It's just that not looking like it's going to be a great harvest this year for those crops. We'll have to pivot, try something new next year. Yeah, not much else. Kids are getting excited for hunting season to start. They're going to go build a blind here so they can hunt out of that in a little bit more comfort. And that's pretty much it. Welcome back to school. Summer vacation officially over. And in my mind, the summer is now officially over. We can start talking about fall projects and be back in the garage because summer is gone. But I know I'll be out on the deck a few more times shooting these videos before the snow truly flies. But until then, folks, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I'm hoping you guys, if you're starting school soon, that you and your kids stay safe. Yeah, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.